I'm excited about today because I want to chat with you here for a little bit about two things that you can do on social media for your business so that you can reach six-figure years, six-figure months, six-figure quarters, whatever the six figures looks like for you. With that said, what I want to share with you today are the two things that need to be a part of your business in your marketing in order for you to create six figures. And like I said, this could be six figures in a quarter. It just depends on what stage of your business you're in, right? But these are two things that I've learned from myself, from, being in business now for 15 years, but also things that I've noticed just working with corporate brands, with high profile experts, with our 7-figure, 8-figure earning clients, and from my own mentors over my own journey over these years. Okay. So the first thing is, and you're going to be like, really, Gina, that's what you're giving us. But I promise that most of you are not doing this. First thing is intentionality. That's number one. Intentionality is about being deliberate and purposeful in your actions that you are taking inside of your business every single day. Some of you, your business is like a hobby or it's like a side gig. It's not even a real business. For those of you that want to treat it like a real business, and I know you're not doing this on purpose, right? Especially if you're newer to entrepreneurship, you haven't gotten in that rhythm, that pattern of what it really looks like to be a CEO. And by the way, a CEO is you if you are a business owner, whether it's just you as a solopreneur or you with a team of 10. You are the CEO of your business. But most entrepreneurs are not handling their business like CEOs. We're doing things very comfortably. We don't step out of our comfort zone, and we also let life get in the way. And if you are trying to create a business to help sustain your life so that you can leave a legacy, things happen in life, right? But we still have to push through and be the CEO of our business. Why does it matter to be intentional every single day in your business? The reasons why is because it's going to make sure that your efforts are actually going to align with your business objectives. That's number one. Number two, it helps so that you can maintain focus and avoid distractions. So if you are spending an hour creating one post, that is not a revenue generating activity for your business. That means you need support. You need help on creating content. Maybe you have to think about hiring out. I know that for most of us, when we're first, starting our business or in the beginning stages, we don't have that capability, the financial resources to hire out, right? So we need to get the support, because if not, you're going to be stuck in the same place, for the next month, 6 months, a year, 2 years, however long. But we have to step up to the plate as CEOs and get whatever support that we need so that we can maintain focus and avoid being distracted by the things that aren't going to generate revenue. Marketing does not generate revenue. Marketing leads to leads, and leads lead to sales. So yes, marketing is important, but if you're spending an hour creating a post to market yourself, we need to work on that. Okay. So it's also part of being intentional where you are spending your time, how you are blocking out your time, and being very aware of where you need help, where you need support. And by the way, guys, to create a sustainable business, you don't want to just focus on what you're doing on social media. Okay. There needs to be other revenue streams, other lead generation streams, including what you're doing outside of social media, whether it's in person, networking is really needed, being a part of your community, doing community things where you can get your name out. Okay. But you need to be intentional with the time that you're spending to market your business and to get leads and to generate sales. And then the third reason why intentionality matters is because it builds strong foundations for sustainable growth. So, if I every day just sat on social media and try to figure out what I'm going to post, I would have no business. Okay. Even though this is what I do for a living, I still need support in some of those areas so that I can focus on, okay, I need to create a list of people that I want to connect with, right? Network with, and I want to get my name out there. So I'm going to step out of my comfort zone and just ask for opportunities. whether it's to work with somebody, to collaborate with somebody, or to, be interviewed by somebody. So these are things that need to happen, but you have to be super intentional about it and have a structure and plan these things out. Some steps that you can do to be super intentional with your time in your business and how you're spending time on social media. The first thing, set goals for yourself. And actually, like when you set goals, so they need to be very attainable goals, okay? So that you can actually attain them and you can cross those off, okay? So maybe your goal for this week is to plan out, sit down for 1 hour or 2 hours and plan out your entire content for next week. You are going to intentionally sit down for an hour just to do that. Okay. If you want to have maybe 2 new coaching clients this month or make 2 new sales this month, be intentional with how you are going to get those sales or those coaching clients. So one thing could be make a list of 10 people that you feel could be referral partners and reach out to them. Be intentional with that time. Make sense? So number 1, set clear goals. Number 2, prioritize your tasks. So focus on high impact generating activities first that are directly going to contribute to those goals that you set. So if, for example, you want to get 2 new coaching clients this month, posting about that is not going to get you those clients. The fastest way to get those clients is actually to start having conversations with people. The third step to being intentional is to regularly review your progress towards your goals. So let me give you an example. If you have been trying to put a content calendar together for a month, right? Review your progress. Like, why is that taking so long? What is it that's feeling uneasy? Okay. And then part of that too is be flexible with yourself and adjust to strategies based on what you feel is working and what's not working. So if it's not working for you to block out 1 hour a week to do your content strategy or to plan out your content, then maybe take 15 minutes a day. Okay. Everyone's calendars are different. Everyone's life is different. I share what works for me. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work for you, but the only thing that I can share is like different frameworks and different processes. And then you take from here, you take from there, and you make it your own, right? But be flexible with yourself. Now, with that said, hold yourself accountable too, because sometimes if you're like overly flexible with yourself, then nothing gets done, right? So let's just be real about it. Here's a quick exercise that I would encourage you to do to help you to be more intentional in how you're marketing yourself and how you're using social media for your business. Number 1 is write down 3 top business goals for you for the next quarter. Okay. Not for the rest of the year, for the next quarter. And then I want you to list out specific actions that you need to take in order to achieve those goals. Like, if you're saying that in the next quarter, you want to have, let's say 4 new coaching clients or consulting clients, or 4 new people in a program, or 4 new clients in general, right? Depending on what you do, list out the specific actions that are going to get you there. Everything from number 1, asking for referrals. Number 2, making a list of warm leads that you can reach out to and say, hey, I have an idea for you that I think would benefit you. Are you open to it? Don't beat around the bush, right? And then the third part of this exercise is block out time in your calendar for these high priority tasks. Okay. All right. So the second part to today's training, the second piece to creating 6 figures in your business. And again, that could look like over a year, could look like in 6 months. It could be like, a monthly, just depends on what stage you are in your business. I am in no way telling you that if you do this in 60 days, 30 days, you're going to have 100K in your business. Okay. Or more. All right. We go through stages, but the second part to this is you have to have a strategy. And that's where most entrepreneurs, and I'll be like super honest with you, because we work with a lot of corporate clients, they don't have strategy either. And it's not anyone's fault. It's not like you opened your business and you knew that you had to like become a marketing expert and a strategist, right? That's why people hire me and my team, because that's what we do. We strategize with you. Or, if you work with me inside of our mastermind programs, we strategize with you. That's what it involves. But strategy is planning and directing your operations, everything that you do in your business and actions so that you can achieve those goals that you listed earlier, right? So it's about having a roadmap. Like imagine if you're going on a road trip without a map. For some, that's fun, right? And that's exciting and adventurous. But if you have to be somewhere at a certain time, right, in a certain city, and you're going on a road trip, you need a map. Same thing like if we're building a house, we need plans for that house, right? So it's about having a roadmap that's going to guide your decisions and your actions. And this matters because you need to have a clear path to follow. If not, you're going to be uncertain, you're going to be wobbly, you're going to be all over the place. Okay, that's number one. Number two, this helps with your time management. So I'm all about working smarter and not harder. I mean, if you guys notice, I'm not really on social media on the weekends, but my content is still showing up, right? There's a reason for that because I'm very intentional with my time and I strategize what I'm being intentional about. And then this also is going to allow you to measure your progress and your success. I'm going to give you 4 steps to implement a strategy. So first thing is marketing plan. Second thing, actionable steps to implement a strategy. Okay. First one is marketing plan. Second one is your content creation plan and where you're going to distribute that content. Third part of implementing a strategy is you want to leverage multi-channel marketing. The fourth step to implementing a strategy is engage and build relationships. Interact with your audience with comments, with messages, with emails, with text messages. Build a community around your brand. Okay. So I'll give you 3 exercises for this to help you with this. First one, draft a simple marketing plan for the next month. Here's how you do that. Who's your target audience? What are the key messages that you want to articulate? Write down content ideas and where do you want to lead them to? Number 2, choose 2 marketing channels to focus on and plan your activities for those channels. And then the third thing is schedule a regular review for yourself to assess like how effective, is this strategy working for you? All right, I got to jump. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful weekend and I will see you back here next week. All right, guys. Mwah. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Okay. Bye.